coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
19 tight. Check go.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That one is caught by the rookie from Oregon. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Finding room across midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver...
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down,
and he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his second touchdown of the year.
and this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, set.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a stretch play, running right. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Titans. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Bears sending out their punt team. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Titan 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now, the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go!
Throwing is Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And he out of bounds inside the 30. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Wow! And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And he's in. Touchdown Bears. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Okay, ready?
His drive will start on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. He'll look underneath, and here's Spears. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Titans. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. A play fake. Now Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18, 65, yeah, 65. Here we go, here we go. Hurt.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
Cougar 19, 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
To throw, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Williams hit, and he loses the football. The Titans have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
And he's into the end zone. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
There's 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Williams. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Let's go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
Got it. Ready? Top 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. So we hit halftime, and the team heading to the visiting locker room. The Titans are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on, set.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Spears. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
The running back on the outside.
Here's 2nd and 2. To the ground. He'll get it again. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Nike 18. Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's a handoff to Spears. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
To the ground, a first down run. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a give on the ground, and they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Hey, check that. Ready?
The advantage of running toss plays to the perimeter, Mike, as opposed to handing it off, is it just allows you to have to block a fewer amount of the defenders. You really can cut the defense in half and say, okay, I just need to block the perimeter defenders because none of the interior guys have a chance to catch my back.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another one from the 5, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Open man, that's Odunze. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Bears first down.
Ready? Half the 60, Cowboy 80.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Bison. Let's go.
Here's Williams. Set up the wide receiver screen. It's Odunze. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
19 tight.
Williams to the air once more.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
60 Maverick.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Bears cut into the lead a little bit. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
Number 17,
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a handoff running right. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
complete to number 17. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Titans.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Here we go, set.
victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.